And just one thing, I'm gonna open these curtains so we get a little more light. And then let's go ahead and start upright, and we're gonna start upright facing each other. So my knees, feet are facing the computer. I'm in the middle of my mat, and I've got a blanket here underneath my sitting bones. So somebody called me out last night. They were like, "That's a baby blanket," and I was like, "Shh." But yes, it is a baby blanket. All right. So start for a moment. Everybody, think about moving your navel and your low back together. So I want you to try sitting up and letting your low back lengthen. And then as you do that, the navel pulls in towards it. So you start waking up in just the smallest way possible, the depth in your abdominal wall. And if you want to add a little stretch and reach of your arms out, now pull your arms alongside your sides here, and then you're going to press and reach back. But keep your focus, even as your movement grows, on your navel pulling in towards your lumbar spine as you move. And if you haven't muted, looks like everyone's muted, more or less, but make sure you're muted. All right. So now I want you to go ahead from here, pause with your chest nice and open, and then 5 times, let's just sweep the arms while you sit tall. Just pump the arms. Instead of letting the arms be slack, really push, 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 especially as you reach out. Good. And then pump the arms the other way. And again, the belly is deep, your center is strong, and you're just sending energy out of the arms. 2 and 1. Good. So now you're going to exhale, pull the arms in as your belly pulls deep. This time, open arms, open legs, and then exhale, pull in. Inhaling, open, exhale, pulling in. Inhale, open, exhale, pull in. So your kneecaps come parallel each time, and then you just float down, down, down. Good. So I want us to hold here, if we can, your belly drawing deep. One arm comes down, opposite arm alongside the ear. And then you're going to change the position of your 2 arms. And again, focus on your navel knitting in. Focus on your center, staying strong and connected. Good. So now from here, let's pause with 2 arms up. And then you're just going to pulse from the belly for 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. Open your 2 knees, and then reach one shoulder towards the opposite knee, and then sit right back up. Opposite shoulder to knee. Really feel. So Linda, this should stretch your low back, your quadratus lumborum. It should stretch everybody's low back, but especially Linda's. Good. Here we go. Inhaling, sitting up, and then exhale, reaching across. Good. So now let's take opposite arm and leg. And I just want you to float each limb up. You're going to maintain the external rotation of the leg so that the inner thigh does the lifting. And really feel yourself push one leg down as the opposite leg comes up. Very nice. Couple more. It's like walking, but not. You're just sitting, feeling that energetic opposition from your 2 sides. I'm going to pause with my right leg up, my left arm out, and just pulse them together for 10, 9, and 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open that arm out, and then your right toes, or whichever toes, the leg you have lifted, tap, reach the leg away, and then close it right back in. So you're going to tap away, right back in. Here we go. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold the leg out, and then lift it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's hold here for just a moment, and we're going to go back to that little alternating. When you push the foot down, really feel the abdominal wall connect, right? So this is that energy of walking or skipping. One arm doing one thing, opposite arm doing the other. Good. And then you're going to pause with the leg you didn't have lifted last time. Take these down and up for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to open and close. You could even do this with the arm too. tapping the foot. Good. Just a few more. Here we go. 3 and 2 and 1. Can you hold this out? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you bring it right back in? Sit up nice and tall. Opposite shoulder to knee and up. Opposite shoulder to knee and up. You don't obviously have to put that shoulder on the knee, but you just want to feel that sensation. Good. So you're not stretching your head down. You're really reaching your lumbar across your body. Super, super bien. So now let's sit up once again. Take your arms, stretch them up, and now bring your palms underneath you. And then this time, let's float all the legs up. Here you go. You'll take a 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. My hands are just under my shoulders. Now lift, and you're going to alternate one leg and then the other. Down and up, down and up. As the legs pass each other, really feel that zipper strength from the navel to the pubic bone, right? So your whole center should be lighting up, right? And then from here, let's pause. Your right leg, cross it in front, and then change the position of the two legs. Here we go. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause, one arm up. Take it again. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause. Opposite arm up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause. Two arms up. Good. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Set them down. Stretch forward. Sit it up and stretch it forward. Sitting up and stretching forward. One more time. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Arms float back. Take them down and up. Lead with your elbows and reach your fingers away from your palms, right? Make it active. There we go. And then arms to the side. Lead with the elbows and really stretch the hand. There you go. 2 and 1. Elbows pull in and exhale. They reach back. Elbows pull in and exhale, reaching back through the abdomen. Elbows in, exhale, reaching back. Elbows, and then you reach. Let's hold the arms out here for just a moment and then pick up the feet. Tap them down and up in this configuration. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the cross. Here you go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the legs out and in, out and in. Arms can float down as the legs reach out. 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause. Change the cross. Same thing. Arms out, legs out. Arms out, legs out. Arms out, legs out. Now pause. Uncross the legs. Take your arms. My arms are going to the right. If it's easier for you to mirror me, they go to the left. Walk your 2 feet here to the side. So now you're just on the side. And I want you to, so this is my right arm, might be your left. You're going to bend into it and lift up. Bend and reach. Bend and reach. Bend and reach. Bend and reach. So it's a real extension through the heel, extension up the top of the head. There you go. 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold this leg out and then reach the heel up and tap the big toe into the floor. So again, the front of the ribs connected and strong, taking it down and up. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now roll the toes up towards the sky. Lift the leg. Just a few rounds. Just waking up. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now bend the knee. Set the foot back. Lift the 2 hips up and down, up and down. So a big stretch here. Up and down, up. So I'm going to make sure my leg is as much as I can on my blanket. You'll see why in a minute. See if you can hold this lift. Lift the leg all the way. Tap 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch and reach. 5. Or you could also bring this arm into it. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice hold. Now from this thigh, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your top arm down. Lift this leg. Arms are going to turn your fingertips slightly out and take 10 push-ups in this position. So open your chest as you lower. Good. Chin is in, spine is long. Here we go. Let's do, I guess, 5 more. Good. And then again, you're at home. You work at your own pace. If this works for you, if this pace is your jam, stay with it. If not, go a little slower, do a little less. Let's call this 2 more and pause. Now from here, I'm going to just set that leg down, slide myself over and on to the opposite side. So now this is my left arm down. It may be your right. A real trick here, shoulder blades together, scapula expanding so that there's almost no weight here on this hand. We'll work more on this as time goes by. We must remember this. An arm is just a, anyway, elbow bends and then you lift. Elbow bends and then you lift, right? So the leg stretches out as you come down. A few rounds here. Remember, you want to anchor through your bottom leg, right? So that leg pushes in as you lift up. And then your belly, your oblique wall is cinching you together here. Let's pause with the leg out, turn the heel down, tap it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Internal rotation, really working the hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna externally rotate this leg, bend and straighten here, bend and straighten, and take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale. That's not exactly how we did on the other side, but it really is going to be fine. You're going to exhale, lift here, and then stretch and reach the arm and leg. Here we go. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Let's hold the lift, and now from the bottom thigh, pulse and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, lower that leg, lower your top arm down, rotate into that all fours position, relift this leg. This time your tricep push-up. So elbows are going to pull in as you lower, and we'll take 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Let's hold down here for just a moment. Slide the knee in, take a stretch back. And from here, I'm going to slide my right knee, left knee forward, and let my 2 feet reach out in front of me. I'm going to start moving my way down to the floor. So arms up. The arms are going to come up, and you're going to move your lumbar spine into the body. And then you're going to exhale, lower down. You're going to get your sternum above your knees. And then let the arms float down and up. Good. So you want to really hold the center strong. The arms float down and up. 2 and 1. Now pause, stretch the arms up. Inhale, you're going to lift. And then exhale, come right back down. Sternum right on the basically same plane as your knees. Arms float down. Lift the 2 legs. Just take them down and up. 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Left arm up. 5 and 4 and 3. So your lumbar doesn't move at all. 2 and 1. Changing. Same thing. 5. Woohoo. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Very nice. 2 arms up if you like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Float the arms down. Place them under your shoulders. Press, lift your hips. Big stretch. Feet together. Squeeze the knees for 10, 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tailbones up. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your tailbone down at the edge of your blanket. Inhale, sweep the arms, and we're going to exhale, lower down 5. Lowering all the way to the mat on a 4. Lowering all the way to the mat on a 3. On a 2. On a 1. Sweep the hands behind the head. Inhale, open the elbows. Exhale, lift the knees and lift your head. Take your gaze to the abdomen. Inhale, down, 2, 3. Exhale, lift, 2, 3. Inhale, down. And now exhale, take your ribs to the right. Inhale, down. Exhale, ribs to the left. Inhale, down. Exhale, ribs to the right. Inhale, down. Exhale, ribs to the left. Inhale, down. Hold the ribs to the right and pulse. 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center, lowering down. Exhale, ribs to the left. Pulse. 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling down. Exhale, lift your 2 legs, stretch the knees, flex the feet. Toes tap the floor. Exhale, lift from the belly. So remember, this is less about your neck and more about the abdomen pulling you deep and strong. Toes down and exhale, lift. Now take it to the right. Inhale down and exhale, take it to the left. And inhale down, exhale to the right. Inhaling down and exhaling left. Inhaling down, exhale to the right. Pulse. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling down, ribs to the left. Pulse. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling down, toes to the floor. Lower your head and chest also to the mat. Elbows into the sides. Pelvis rises up. Arms alongside the ears. Exhale, pelvis lifts. Arms alongside the ears. Exhale, pelvis lifts. One more like this. Exhaling. And now you're going to let the arms come alongside the ears. Press your left foot down, right knee over your hip. Exhale, rising up. Leave the right leg lifted. Exhale, lifting 2. Inhale. Exhale, lift 1. Hold from the sitting bone. Pulse. 10, 9, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Right leg down, left leg right back up. Good. Arms out. Exhale, pull in. Arms to a Y shape. Exhale, pull in and lift. Arms to a Y. Exhale, lift one more time. Arms out. Exhale, impulse from this sitting bone right here. 10, 9, and 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale. Pelvis comes down. Right leg up. Lift the head and chest. 100. You'll inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. If your head hurts, put your head down. Take the thighs, squeeze them together. Everybody can beat the heels here a couple of times. Feel your belly deep. Here you go. You're going to inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Another little pause. Hands here to the thighs. Lift yourself one more time. Here you go. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave your legs with the heels together, toes apart. Lower the head and chest. Feet to the floor. Now the pelvis lifts. Heels together, toes apart. Lift the 2 heels up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave the heels lifted. Now squeeze the knees and lift again. Here you go. 5. Actually, you can lower the heels, lift the knees together. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold here with the heels lifted. Now raise the right foot off of the floor. Tap flat. and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale, right back down. Left heel lifts, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. 2 heels up, 2 legs up, 5, just kidding, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head. Exhale, stretch and reach the toes just above the knees. So tap the toes down, exhale, lift. Tapping down and exhale, lifting. Tapping down, navel draws deep. That's what allows you to rise up. One more time, inhale and exhale. Hold your center strong. Arms here to your sides. Lift the 2 legs up. Lower the head. And now let the legs float down and right back up. 5 more just like this. Head can stay down. Feel your center get strong, especially as the legs lower closer to the floor. Down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3. Last time, down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3. Arms to a cactus shape, legs to the right, they move around, and up on the left. Legs to the left, they move around, and up on the right. Legs to the right, around and up on the left. Legs to the left, around and up on the right. This time, go to the right and hold. Point your bottom toe, the right foot. Tap the inner arch of the foot, and then tap just behind the heel. So you'll come forward and back, and 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 hold the heels together. Sweep them around, opposite side. Same thing, the bottom leg is, you're gonna point those toes, let it sweep behind you, and then forward. So you're just sort of drawing a U shape here around your top foot with the bottom. Really feel this working from the inner thigh. There we go, just a few more. 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead, pause with the left leg crossed behind the right, arms up. You can go ahead and cross your left hand under the right, and you're gonna exhale, stretch, reach the legs up, let them tap together, and then down, 2, 3. Let's lift them up. 2, 3, you can tap your fingertips to your ankles. Get a little scoop from your low back, down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3, scoop, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, and that's good like this. So now, go ahead, pause, lift the head and chest, stretch the legs out, change arms and legs, and arms and legs, and arms and legs. Just scissoring here, ribs are deep, center strong, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now you're gonna pause, lowering right back down. You're gonna put your right hand behind your left arm, basically reversing the hands, and you're gonna exhale, lift them up, tap, lowering down. Good, so you'll lift, tap, scoop, and lower right, back down. You'll lift, tap, scoop, lower right, back down. 2 more, lift, tap, scoop, lower down. Last time, lift, tap, scoop. This time, lower the legs all the way, interlace the fingers, hands behind the head. Exhale, lift the ribs. Oh, I have an impossible task. Oh, I can't do it. Next time, right arm out, left arm out, lift all the way up into a seated position. Arms up, low spine long. Go ahead, and if you like, now bend your bottom leg. That would be the left one. Exhale, lift, stretch, and reach. So now I'm gonna tap my right heel to the middle of my left shin, stretch and reach out. So here you go, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold that leg, circle it, 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Other way, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower right back down. Lifting your 2 legs. Good. You're going to stretch, reach up, back to your center. Stretch, reach up, back to the center. We'll go 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Now slowly lower the legs to the floor. Stretch, reach the sternum up. Arms move out. Lower down to the mat. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. So now from here, front of the rib scoops deep, deep, deep. So you're anchored through the abdomen, or the powerhouse, like they like to call it. And then you're going to lift the 2 legs. Just tap them down and up. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the cross of the 2 legs. Lower the legs right back down, taking your 2 arms up. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage, lumbar, sacrum, sweeping the arms up, palms under the shoulders, bend the bottom leg. Exhale, lift, heel to shin, stretches out. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Holding the leg out, circling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Exhaling, slowly lowering that right back down. You're going to take that right leg underneath the left, stretch out, pull in. 5, stretch out, pull in. 4, stretch out, pull in. 3, stretching out, pulling in. 2, stretching out, pulling in. 1, reaching the legs out, lowering right back down, arms sitting tall. Exhale, we'll lower back down to the mat. 3, and 2, and 1. Arms here at your sides. Pull the front of the ribs nice and strong and lift. 10, 9, 8. If this is too much, just lift one leg, like the top leg. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend your knees. You've got your legs crossed. Take opposite hand to ankle. Stretch for a moment. So you've really pulled your shin bones as close as you can take them to your rib cage. And then, are you ready? Estamos listos. Here we go. Rock up to seated. Stretch, reach everything out. Change the cross. Rock back. And exhale up. Stretch, reach arms. Stretch, reach legs. Change the cross. Rock back. Stretching up to the sits. Arms and legs. Change the cross and back. Last time, up on the sits, arms and legs. Stretch out and back. Good. So now, I have my legs crossed. My ankles are reaching towards my sitting bones. I'm going to come up and reach my 2 knees back. So now I've got my arms in like just out from my shoulders slightly. I've got fists for wrists here. Stretch, reach the hips back. Exhale, let the hips come forward. Stretch, reach hips back. And exhale, forward. Stretch and reach. Exhaling forward. Stretch and reach. Exhale, forward. Last time, let's pause where your hips are right under your shoulders. Head is lifted, neck is relaxed. Right knee comes down and up. 5, 4, just the right knee. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. Left knee down and up. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Raise the right knee. Stretch and reach the leg out so just the foot comes off of the floor. In fact, everybody try this. Your knee is lifted, toe taps, toe back, toe taps, toe back. So you really keep your foot super close to the floor, and then hold in tiny little 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and close. 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Toes tap in. Knee moves in. Reach the hips back. Big breath. Hips are going to reach back. You're going to press now the tops of the feet into the floor, and then exhale. Rise up, lower down. Your fingertips come right down. Good. So you're trying to keep your back a long thing. Good. You're supporting it here. Down and up. Down and up. Last time down. This time up. Your leg that's further from the computer, turn it. And we're going to come right down and try that little sequence on this side. So here you go. Hips and then thighs. Hips. Gaze can move up and then thighs. Good. Hips. Little undulations. You're really catching the weight of your hips and pelvis, thighs as they come down. Good. Last time, hold here. Curl your toes under left knee. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Right knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the right knee down. Lift the left. Now reach the toes. Tap them back. 5, and 4, and 3, and tiny little movement from the ankle. Hold. Down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, close. 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circling the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes down, thighs back. Slide your palms up. And now you're going to move your hips to the floor and press the forearms in. So exhale, lift, and then lower. This time, let the elbows move slightly wide. Just want you to practice working the chest and arms this way. So the elbows are going to move wide. Exhale, hug them in. Elbows move wide. Exhale in. Elbows move wide. Exhale in. One more time. Elbows wide. Exhale in. Now take the elbows wide. Let head lowers down, thighs lift. Inhale, stretch up. Elbows down, thighs lift. Head to the floor. Said elbows down, I meant elbows out. Elbows out, head down, thighs lift. Couple more. This is like a baby swan dive. Good. You know what those big swan dives look like. I know Ward's dying to do some, right? So y'all can stay with this, or you can add a You don't have to do that. It's like 8 in the morning. Good. So now from here, let's go ahead, pause. Right hand in, left hand in. Heels together. Knees lift. 10 and 9. 8 and 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold, squeeze the knees. 10, you're just squeezing them towards each other. 9 and 8 and 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Legs out and in. Legs out and in. Legs out and in. Out and in. 3 and 2 and 1. Holding the legs all the way up. Reach them into the lighting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Bend both knees. Rock your hips here just a moment. Stretch your arm that's further away from the computer out and then roll onto that side. So bring your top hand to your hip, and I want you to bend your bottom knee and get a right angle between the calf and the thigh. Top leg, keep it parallel for now. Stretch and reach it up just a few times. Right, so I just want you to wake up this sensation. Now hold the leg out, shin from the floor, just a few times. So you're just picking up your bottom shin, rotating up. Great for the health of the knee and the hip. Good, so now you're gonna take those you're gonna do those two things at once. Here you go. Just legs down and up together. Okay, we'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold the top leg, take it down and up. Tiny little lifts. 10, 9, ribs are connected. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now try this super hard. You might need to take your top hand in front of you. Try to lift the bottom leg. 5 in this configuration. 4 and 3. This is for your inner thigh muscles for realsies. 2 and 1. Good. Hold the legs lifted. Press through your 2 arms. Hold yourself lifted here. Take your top arm up for just a moment. Good. And then exhale. Slide the legs in. And we're going to come and stretch towards the other side. Good. So we'll try all that on the other side. It'll be fantastic. So I'm just going to swing my legs now to the opposite side of the mat and start moving my weight down. Left arm reaches out. Top knee, or your bottom knee bends, and you really want to anchor it into the floor. Stretch and reach your top leg out. Here you go. Take it up and down just a few times. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it lifted, and then see about the bottom thigh turning and lifting. Shin bone coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. So now you're going to try to do those two things together. I'm going to let my top arm move in opposition just because I'm like that. Down and up. You can do this with your arm or kind of take your arm out of it. Here we go. A few more. Ribs staying strong. Neck released. Really feeling inner thigh, outer leg. Now hold everything lifted. Top leg. Tiny little lifts. Oh, it's real. It's real. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it. You might want to take this top arm down and lift that big bottom thigh. 5. I just mean the femur bone is large. I'm not talking about the size of anyone's thighs. Let me be clear about that. The femur bone's biggest bones in the body, so there are a lot to lift. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold the legs lifted. Press your top arm, press that front arm down. Lift, hold everything up for just a moment. Exhale, hands down, feet in, sweep over, and stretch. Oh, you all, is it midnight? Almost. Jeez. Whose idea was it to work this hard this morning? Is everybody working hard, or am I just feeling lazy? It's hard? It's hard? Okay. All right, that's good to know. Okay, so now you're going to take your left arm or whatever, that back arm, away from, let's actually do this. Cross the top foot in front of the bottom, and you're going to exhale, push it into the feet, sweep up into a little side plank. Do this with your bottom knee on the floor if you need to, right? So here we go. Exhale, reaching up. Exhale, down. Good. Exhale, lift. All right. Just take a couple more. Finding the breath of your choice. Hold here. Can you really anchor your weight there on this side? All right. Try picking up your top leg, letting it float. 3, 2, 1. Reaching it right over the opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. Reaching it slightly back behind you. 3, 2, 1. Back forward. And from here, pressing down, slowly lowering. And once again, so you guys catch your core. Don't do anything obvious just yet. See if you can lift your bottom fingertips ever so slightly off the floor. Those are your obliques. Stretch it over. Oh. And then you can take your 2 arms up and just take your feet over and onto the opposite side. Cross your top leg in front of the bottom. Top hand here at the hip. Check your hips. You guys, this is a great little, just moving the ribs in and back. Stretch for the hips. in and back. I'm having a theory, I'm having a thought, but I'll say it after class. So go ahead, push your feet into the floor, and exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, fingertips come on top of this knee, and then you'll exhale, press and lift. Let's come down, 2, 3. Let's rise up, 2, 3. Let's come down, 2, 3, and up. Let's do this one more time. And now hold. If you can, lift the top foot, let it float down and up. 3, 2, 1. Now let the leg move slightly in front of the bottom leg. 3, 2, 1. Now slightly behind. 3, 2, 1. Now in front once again. 2 knees bend. They lower. Let's find our core. It's right here. Fingertips slightly, ever so slightly lift. And then you're going to exhale, stretch towards your feet. Check in with your wrists. Give them a little attention. Good. Now the top arm comes down. Your back arm down. Top arm next to it. Lift the hips. Down dog. Good. So find a big stretch here. And when I say big stretch, let's do 10 push-ups in this configuration. You're going to let the elbows move wide. Push right back in. Elbows out. And then in. So like a little down dog push-up. Let your neck release totally. And right back in. Here we go. 5. And in. 4. And in. 3. In. 2. In. And 1. Exhale. Walk your hands back. Right, left, right. Big, long stretch here. Fold up your blanket. Set it to the side. And shake your head. No, nod your head. Yes. And bend through your feet. And then I want you to try that same thing. Lift your spine. So you're going to keep your spine nice and long. Take the thighs back and then come up. Right? So if coming all the way to the floor isn't right for your knees, by all means, don't do this. But just working a long, straight spine through the backs of your legs. Oh, I feel like we should do like 50 of these, but we'll just do a couple more. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Exhale, sweeping that up. So now, this is my back leg. I'm going to step my right leg forward, and then I'm going to sweep through my arms, taking that weight. Right? Sweep through the arms as the front knee bends. Making this just a few times. Good. Now hold the arms out. Lift just the back toe, the heel, I'm sorry. And exhale, pull it in, reach it back. So take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold it back from the forearms and the shin bone. You're going to float, bend, and extend. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause, reach that leg back once again. Exhale, arms over your hips. Fold over your front leg. Good, a little stretch and Parsvottanasana. Then you're going to bend your front knee. Take weight, stretching back up. See if you can pull that back leg, it's your left leg in. Take it to the right side of your right foot or towards your back foot. And now we're just on the other side, the other way. So now, this time my right leg is going to step back. I'm going to sweep. Sweep my arms. Stretching, stretching. Good, a little floating movement. And now from here, let's hold. Your arms are out. You're going to pull the knee in and say yes. Exhale in and reach. Exhale in and reach. Exhale in and reach. exhale in, hold it back. So from the shins and the forearms, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Setting that leg back down. Arms float to the hips. Head floats down over this leg. Sternum is reaching towards the shin bone and the hips are actively moving back. So now from here, I'm gonna exhale, come all the way back up, step my back foot in and find my little pesitas, which are in my basket, my handy basket. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna come to the center of the mat, holding my 2 weights. So elbows pull slightly forward, weights and 1 leg, doesn't matter, we're gonna just alternate. So reach and pulling in, reach and 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 in. Hold 1 limb out and let them all float up together. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and in and out, in and out, in and out. Good, a few more. And now this time, you'll hold the opposite leg out. Let all 3 of those limbs come down and up for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. Step your 2 feet wide. And let's keep your toes facing forward for now. Exhale, thighs back, elbows up. Thighs back and up. Thighs back and up, thighs back and up, thighs back and up, thighs back and up, thighs back. Good, this time hold the thighs back, take your 2 arms back, and from here take them down and up for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms in underneath you, arms out. Arms in, arms out. Afuera and in, out and in, out and in. Hold the weights out, thighs down and up. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down, toes out. Good, so 1 knee bends, opposite arm extends. Keep your torso right over your hips, right? 1 knee bends, opposite limb extends. Shh, shh. Good, so now we're gonna do 2 knee bend, 2 arms out. 2 and up, 2 and up, 2 and up. Hold the arms, roll the biceps to face up, curl and reach, curl and reach, curl and reach. 3 and 2 and 1. Weights out, 1 heel, pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, down, up. 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the arms, pushing through the feet. Take your 2 weights forward. Melt the top of your head. Bend 1 knee. A long stretch of your torso in the opposite direction. So I'm even going to take my hands in opposition here to my hips. Now I'm going to walk my hands toward my externally rotated side and then just switch, letting the opposite knee bend. Okay, I want you to play here for a moment with a little bit of balance. So it's like I'm coming over my right leg. I'm gonna lift my left leg up. Just hang out here for a moment with this little beetle that keeps bugging me. Can bend this knee, really stretch the hip, extend the knee, set it down, walking your hands around. Take that on the opposite side. So if it feels nice, again, just stay here. Or if you want, work on balance by lifting this leg. Now bending the knee and stretching it back behind you. And then exhaling, extending, and setting the leg right back down. Turn all your toes in, hands to the ankles, shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Very nice. Sweeping your arms up, palms together. Stretch, and you're gonna come over one more time. Shaking your head no. And then bending through your knees. Hands together, feet together. Wow. I believe that concludes our sweaty Pilates class. So thank you so much. Did anybody else sweat, or was that just me?